Hello everyone, I'm Laura Lemus from Long Island Winds with Victoria Daza from Jalpa Justice. We're doing a series of 3 Know Your Rights videos to share with our Long Island community about immigration and customs enforcement known as ICE. ICE is one of the federal government agencies responsible for deporting people. ICE is part of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. The Trump administration announced that ICE will focus on deporting people with pending criminal cases and/or prior criminal convictions, people with final orders of removal, people who were deported and re-entered, people who have committed fraud, and people who they believe pose a threat to public safety or national security. We recommend you speak with a lawyer even if your conviction is from years ago, and even if you didn't serve jail time, and even if your case was minor or a misdemeanor. Victoria, can you tell us what you should do if you're inside your home and ICE is at the door demanding entry?
Do not open your door. It is very important to know that you are not obligated to open the door. ICE cannot come in unless you let them in or with a judicial warrant. In most instances, they do not have a judicial warrant. Do not tell them your name. If they are looking for someone else, you can tell them that that person is not you and refuse to give information about yourself or loved ones. You can ask them to leave contact information. You do not have to tell them where to find the person, and you should not lie. Children under the age of 18 cannot give consent to allow ICE in. If they claim they do have a warrant, ask them to pass the warrant underneath the door. If they present you with a warrant, inspect the fine print. To be a valid warrant, the warrant must include the correct name of the person of interest, correct address, and the signature and the seal of a judge. ICE officers will often sign the warrant themselves, which is not a valid warrant.
Will you know they are ICE agents?
Not always. ICE officers often pretend to be police and say they want to talk to you about identity theft or an ongoing investigation. Check for ICE or Department of Homeland Security on their uniforms or cars.
What if ICE is inside my home to make an arrest?
Tell them there are children or other vulnerable residents in the home. If they came in without permission, tell them, I do not consent to you being in my home. Please leave. If they start to search rooms or items in your home, tell them, I do not consent to your search. You are not obligated to present them with any information.
What if ICE agents have a valid warrant and are now inside your home?
You have the right to remain silent. ICE can use anything you say against you in your immigration case, so claim your right to remain silent. Don't answer any questions about where you were born, how you entered the U.S., what your immigration status is, or if you have a criminal record. Don't answer any questions about anyone else or acknowledge you know them. Do not sign anything without a lawyer present. Say, I plead the Fifth Amendment and choose to remain silent. Ask to speak to a lawyer instead of answering questions.
Thanks, Victoria. If you're detained by ICE agents and are under custody and they start giving you papers to sign, what should you do?
Don't sign anything ICE gives you without a lawyer present. ICE might try to get you to sign away your right to see a lawyer or a judge. Invoke your right for legal representation. Tell ICE agents that you will not speak to them until you have a lawyer in the room. Be sure you understand what a document actually says. Fight back. Get a trustworthy attorney, explore all your options to fight your case if detained. You might be able to get bail. Don't give up hope. If you see ICE, call the Long Island hotline, 516-387-2043. If you or a loved one is detained, call the Immigration Law Unit hotline, 844-955-3425.